a photo shoot for season 3.
What's up,
That'd be
everybody?
dope.
Welcome
Yo.
back to Ghetto Love Goals, Season 2, Episode 6. I know we've been gone for a little bit, but
Just
you know, we got to
a
celebrate the
tad, a
holidays and
tad.
things of that nature.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And we back today with today's episode. Y'all know me, Johnny, aka 414 Big Fella.
I'm Joe, XOXO Mona Shay.
I'm Bree, short for Brianna from the What's Up Bree podcast.
And I'm Mike, short for Mike.
Okay, wait.
Mike short for Mike. All right.
Your name really just Mike?
Nah, so it's Mike short for Michael.
Oh,
guess,
okay. I
you
thought your
know.
name was just really Mike.
You like
Oh,
sports?
I fuck with sports, yeah.
I get that.
You got
I get that
the,
too.
did you get the reference?
Yeah,
From the,
I ain't from North Carolina,
I like
though.
sports.
I get that too. Everybody, Jonathan. I'm like, nah, just Johnny. Just Johnny. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
thought
saying?
your name was Jonathan too.
See, everybody do that shit. All right. Today we're talking about luxury in relationships, which I think is a great topic, personally. Because some of y'all got some delusions of what luxury really is.
Oh God.
But we got Bree, a special guest here to tell us all about it. And we're gonna talk about it. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Ready?
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So let's
Who
start
started?
out. Let's start out
Okay.
with what is
All right,
luxury
cool.
in a relationship to y'all?
Ooh,
I don't know. Like I said before, we got
lost on the
started.
subject.
Yeah, I'm just here to learn. I don't get past matching pajamas and shit, so I'm here to learn a lot.
Well,
today.
I will start. It depends on where you are in your life, what you consider luxury in a relationship. For example, when I was younger, luxury was definitely materialistic items like bags, purses, trips, cars, money, cash. Now that I'm getting older, luxury is peace of mind,
Ooh.
trust, communication. That's a luxury because a lot of relationships don't have it. And I feel like when you think of luxury, you think of something not everybody can obtain.
Mhm.
People have it, but not everybody has it.
Right.
So that's why it's kind of changing for me as far as what I would want luxury to be in a relationship.
Okay. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because the luxury to have somebody to give you a peace of mind is
Mhm.
like some real ass shit.
That's
Like
a rarity.
Somebody will
it's
stress you the
rare.
fuck out.
Yeah, they will stress you the fuck out.
You ain't looking the same. You ain't talking the same. You ain't walking the same. Like, what the fuck wrong with you?
Ooh.
A relationship.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I think for me personally, I don't know. I think this is gonna sound arrogant.
Go
But
ahead, because
I
you're a
think-
Leo.
No, but I think I've always brought luxury to a relationship.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I've always been a builder. I've never torn.
That's not arrogant at all. You
But
just
I'm
know what you
saying,
bring
like-
to the table.
I've always been like the addition to, not the take away from. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I've never been a let me come stay at your house. Let me drive your car.
Because
Let
I got
me-
my own shit.
Yeah, like I ain't never been that dude. I ain't never
Right,
showed up
yeah.
with a garbage bag.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I never showed up with a garbage
'Cause
bag.
what
Over
you
the
say?
shoulder and shit.
I got luggage.
Yeah. I paid movers. I'm not showing up with shit but myself. Like, but it's just, but I feel, because like I used to think that's how I provided luxury
Mm.
was. I'll buy her some
Material
shit.
That's
Yeah.
extra.
She
Yeah.
mad, I buy something, she be happy.
That shit don't
Like,
fucking
move on
work.
somewhere, but like,
But don't get me wrong. So I feel like materialistic, like it's about the woman's love language. If she likes gifts, like
Mhm.
acts of kindness, then yes, that will be considered her luxury in a relationship. Like I've been seeing so many posts of men on social media, like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all thinking that a motherfucker's supposed to pay all the bills and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, if you're not that type of man, okay. But don't bash the men that like to do
are.
that shit.
Yeah.
Find you a girl that is not as high maintenance as men like to say. And I made a post about that the other day because what's frustrating to me is like a guy will see you on social media or Facebook or even out and about with your friends. He sees that you have nice shit. He see that you drive a nice car, you got a couple bags, you always out kicking it with your girls, going on trips.
Mhm.
Then he gets in a relationship with you and tries to make it seem like your expectations are unrealistic.
He try to dumb you down.
Yeah, like you don't
Yeah.
need that,
Yeah.
or why are you spending money on this, sir?
I
How did you
like
try
to-
to talk to me?
And I like to look a certain
Facts.
way.
Facts,
I
yeah.
like nice shit. That's what it boiled down to. You like nice shit.
Mhm.
So it's just like, don't bash me because I like nice shit. Before you was in my space, you knew what I came with. You saw
Exactly.
it looking at me.
but
So
y'all putting a lot of responsibility. I know niggas don't know how to look at shit, right?
But they should though. They should.
Like they should.
So
I'm
why do you feel like
Yeah.
it's putting a lot of responsibility, I guess, on the man in the
because
relationship?
you approaching it from your level of comprehension.
I'm gonna say no, it ain't
not-
responsibility. It's hope. Like y'all,
Yeah,
putting high hopes on
I'll
some of
use the
these
wrong
niggas.
word, yeah,
Niggas
but
be
like-
stupid, bro.
it's like you looking at it from your level of comprehension, right? You looking at it as I'm at this level, so he should only approach me if he is too. And y'all know that's not how shit go. I just see.
Yeah, it's just natural for a nigga to kind of shoot upward.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like they go. A lot. Most niggas gonna.
You gonna shoot for some shit you think you probably can't get. And
Everybody
then
gonna
if you
try to
get it.
dunk.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. Exactly.
Everybody
Yeah.
try to
That just,
dunk.
I think that's just natural for most dudes.
But what's the point of shooting for something that you know you're not going to be able to handle? It's just going to turn out to be a shit show.
Sometimes you just want to see if you can get it.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, so here's the thing
Women
though.
do the same shit.
If you get me, you have to roll with my expectation of
Exactly.
who I
No. That's
am,
only
That's
about-
usually-
or leave me alone.
That's usually
Simple
the
as that.
intention.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling y'all again, assuming that he wants to keep you once he gets you.
I don't gotta
So-
be kept. I can keep myself.
And I'll be honest, I ain't never met a man that didn't want to keep me.
Okay,
Th-
yeah.
like-
I mean,
I
but
mean, that's a plus for sure.
that's a plus for sure because y'all know sometimes. Speaking for the fellas, y'all sometimes
Yeah,
you just
that's
want to
true,
get
too.
it and see,
That's true,
and then
too.
after you get it,
It's
you ain't
like,
got
oh,
to.
okay, this was fun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to hold on to
And
it.
the crazy thing about it is,
Yeah.
and men
Me
get
too.
and men get upset when women date men for certain reasons, but you guys have certain intentions.
Yep.
So it's like you guys only want to either sleep with her or see if you can say like, oh, I talked to such and such, because men definitely date up as well. A lot of people say, oh, women date for status or statue. So do men.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, and this, for example, when I started my cleaning business, so many more men tried to talk to me, and the first thing that they mention is my cleaning business. I ain't got shit for you, bro. Like, don't think that I'm gonna be laundering money through my cleaning business for you.
Nope.
Don't think that I'm gonna be putting you on or I got something to give. That's not this. My business is my business. I don't expect you to do no fraudulent shit for me. I would never ask, but it's like it's weird because it's like, okay, oh, I see you got a cleaning business and I see you working hard. So men definitely pay attention to that shit too. So ladies, be careful.
That's a weak ass pickup line
careful.
though.
It is. I mean, I've seen it in action too. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Turn off. You will not ever speak to me again. You won't hear from me again.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
People always, they say everybody dating for what's the name? Everybody looking for help.
Yeah.
Shit, like people say that.
No. Okay, so let me say this: they are looking for help,
I think
and
that's
here's
crazy.
and here's why I say this. Okay,
Me too.
just off the burner, y'all know. I don't think Bree knows, but I'm poly. I don't have like I'm cool with it. It is what it is, but me and my husband have ran into some bitches that solely just wanted help. And this is a real thing. Poly dating pool, regular dating pool. It all got piss in it. And these motherfuckers really want help. And that's where I feel
Oh,
like
man.
going back, like people will look at you like, oh, she got this, she got that. And now they putting in their mind, this bitch is the help. So I'm gonna try to get help from no.
That's just some bullshit
No,
shit, though.
That
That's
it
crazy.
is, but it's that's how people out here date. That's not how you get the luxury you want in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like you can buy me whatever, but how is you treating me? Like that's my luxury. How is you treating me?
But
Am I
again-
able to freely be myself? Like I don't want nobody that won't no motherfucking help all the time. Why do you need help all the time?
But again, like Bree said, you have to mature into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
sure 10 years ago. How old are you now?
I'm 29.
So maybe not that long ago.
Like
But in
early
that area of
20s.
time.
I'll be honest, like, so for example, hood guys, if you want to call them that, and I find it so irritating when they say hood niggas or dope boys, whatever. So I dated my first, I guess, street guy when I turned 24, 25. And he introduced me to a totally different lifestyle. Like I always was upbrung into like a nice environment. Like I used to get allowance, we had cars when we were younger, blah, 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 blah. But he introduced me to like some whole other shit. Like he bought me my first bag, bought
fast
me my
life,
first
yeah.
Tiffany. And with money coming in like that, it's like I can get whatever the fuck I want. Like
Mhm.
I don't gotta work, but I'm gonna work because it's like, dude. And when I say taking trips back to back, like life was lit at that time,
Mhm.
like lit as a bitch. But I was dealing with cheating. I was dealing with a motherfucker trying to whoop my ass. I was dealing with just a bunch of weird shit. And I think social media glorifies that. Like, for example, we've all seen Jada and Lil Baby. Oh, Jada, blah, 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 blah. But then this nigga always cheating on her and she just had to make a post like, I don't even want the like materialistic shit no more. I want true love. Eventually it wears thin. I
Mhm.
don't blame any young woman when you're young and you living your life and whether you do or don't have kids. if you're dating men to get taken care of,
Right.
pop your shit. Like as my best friend would say, pop your shit and do what the fuck you need to do. But when you start getting older, that shit get played out. It gets so fucking tired. And it's like, okay, I got all this shit. I got these bags, but they're not keeping me warm at night.
Nope.
They not talking to me when I feel like I'm having a breakdown. And it's like at this point, what I've noticed, niggas with money like to spend it on a lot of bitches.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one that's getting the bags and the shoes and taking on trips. It's not just you. You may be the main one that's getting put in a house. Like, because I've seen those type of situations to where it's like, okay, you have maybe access that these women don't, but the basic shit that anybody can get, he not just doing that for you. You living in a house, but he's probably paying her rent to where she don't got to worry about cleaning up and cooking and all that type of stuff. She getting it on the side damn near for free. And what can you say? Oh, he loved me. If he loves you, it would just be you.
Bingo.
So it's like it. When I was younger, I definitely had my hot girl days. And even now, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was talking to somebody about this on Mina, she made a status like, when you're living with a man, how do you feel like bills should be split? Nigga, you pay the rent. I don't mind paying with energies. I don't mind when we need laundry detergent, food.
I don't mind the little
I don't mind. Yeah, I got you. Spectrum, Netflix, Hulu, internet. I got you. But the rent, like, and I say this all the time. So many men talk about being a man. The men back in the day, like our great grandmas, they had a whole fucking house they was taking care of. And if you go down the street and around the corner, there was another house they was taking care of, but it never intervened. Everybody knew what was going on. Yeah.
Uncle Charles.
Social media has definitely fucked shit up.
You could never do that.
Social media has definitely fucked shit up for sure.
Out of the country down there.
But it's like, it's weird to me because men back then had absolutely no problem being men and taking care of shit. And these new age dudes is acting like
$50 though.
That's true.
He said shit.
But how much were they making an hour though?
Only one.
So you got to think about it. Yeah, rent was
That's
cheap,
true,
but they weren't making that much either. They were making pennies.
This is an area I'm an expert in, right? Cost of living and inflation have definitely accelerated beyond.
Nigga, we in a recession. Fuck all that shit.
No, we're not in a recession.
Yes, the hell we are.
No, we're not. So this is the thing, right? The word recession comes around to fuck with the little people.
Yeah,
I want to say that, right? We haven't had a recession in America since like pre-war times. Not a real one where everybody was losing money. Now the middle class might take a dip.
Yeah,
call it a recession. But trust me, if you're on the upper end of middle class,
you're not missing out on shit.
You're not missing a guy. If anything, you're making more money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is true.
They throw that word out there to destabilize, right?
And scare people.
It's one of them. Oh shit! Let me hold my money, like because it's a recession. It's like, but gas going up. And food prices going up, and motherfuckers still eating and still driving cars.
Listen, I still gotta put gas in my car to get the fuck around.
Right now.
I do too, bro.
And I ain't gonna cry. It's like it's kind of like with the back to like the bill thing. Now I don't give a damn what you want to pay. Just pay it. I don't give a fuck. Just pay. That's kind of how I am. Like,
y'all married too, so like,
and then on top of that, like,
his and hers.
Nigga, I'm swimming right now, so a couple days ain't gonna be nothing. But I kind of feel like you get them men that try to treat women like, bitch, it's a luxury that I pay all these bills. No, that's not a luxury. You can't put that as a luxury. You can't. That's a priority.
Because you was gonna have to pay these bills if I wasn't here or not anyway.
Right. You should be paying the bills. You should be getting shit done. I should not have to ask you to do no manly shit more than once.
And like, you know what kills me? Men that really got some money, they don't like their women to work anyway because they want her to be available at all times.
It's control.
It is control in a sick, scary way.
For some people, it's control.
And that's the thing. It depends on how you take it. Some women, and this is nothing against the women that don't want to work. If your man got it to where you don't have to work, cool. But what I am going to suggest is you do something, because you never know when he may or may not have hard times, or when he may feel like, okay, bitches turn 18 every day. A new girl may come along and she may be a little bit more fit and right than you. And if he throw you out on your ass, where's that going to leave you? So even if you have somebody that gives you the luxury of not having to work, you need to do something and be stashing something on the side. Like if a dude takes care of you and he likes, don't buy me no designer shit. If I'm living with you and you don't want me to work, we can hold off on a designer shit because you're taking care of the bills. Give me cash, so that way the cash that you're giving me, I can put that shit in the savings account. So if you ever feel like you not feeling this no more,
I
Okay.
Should be okay.
Cool.
yeah.
I'm
But
finna
Right.
go. Give me an apartment. Give me a different car because you probably gonna take that back because you know niggas love
but
reneging
y'all,
on
y'all
shit.
living,
And
y'all approaching it from a level of experience and intelligence that you possess. I'm telling you right now, a girl that's 19, 20 that don't know none of that shit ain't
Yeah.
doing none of that shit.
but that's why I'm
So,
That's why
putting
she's
y'all up
expressing it,
on
though, yeah.
game.
Yeah,
This
I get
is
that.
what you need to do if you are a young lady and you are privileged enough to have a man that's playing with some paper and he don't want you working. The best and the smartest, even if you get a part-time job, the best thing that you could do is put money to the side because it could always be a rainy day. Don't
I agree
assume
with
that
that,
y'all
'cause-
gonna be together forever because we all know love comes and goes. It's
It's
like
not even
emotion.
love. Most of y'all niggas going to jail. So
Yeah, the street life,
be prepared.
or you
Because-
may end up dead. There be
Right.
like you
Or,
gotta
you
do
know,
what you gotta do.
And baby, they put
embezzling.
you as the special friend in the obituary when you ain't married, honey.
Yeah,
So therefore, that means that
Yeah,
you
niggas-
ain't getting nothing.
Niggas don't want to read that.
get life insurance policies on these guys that are out here in the streets, like, and just have a real conversation. Like, I'm not looking for, and this is the thing. Let me make sure I'm clear. It's not about women looking for a way out or looking for a safety net or looking for a way to get taken care of. But we living in a real world to where people are dying every day. If you dating somebody in the streets, get life insurance, get multiple life insurance policies. So that way, when shit go wrong, y'all not scrambling trying to figure out how y'all gonna bury him or take care of the
GoFundMes and
kids
shit,
and selling plates
yeah.
and dinners. Make it easier for yourself. Life insurance like $30 a month. I got it. Like, and if something happened to me,
Yeah.
people are going to be distributed out the way that I got it set. Write a will. A lot of people don't have wills.
Oh,
Why?
that's what I need to write. Ooh, child.
Write a will. Like,
Because everybody don't like
insurance.
facing them. I'm telling. I have
You
these
got
conversations.
to.
You got
I have
to.
these conversations damn near daily. Like, I'll be like, hey,
I mean, I guess I got to do it. I ain't
But
got
it's
to
the-
will.
but it's
I'm
one of
a-
them
I'm a-
things, right? Like nobody want to face their mortality,
Yeah,
right?
that's
They
what
like,
I'm saying. It makes
especially
it real.
when you 30, you like, I got 75 more years. I'm good. Like,
That's how
No, when I
turned
turned 30, I had a panic attack for 2 weeks straight. I cried
damn.
for 2 weeks straight. Nigga, I cried on my 30th birthday and at my party. I knew, I don't know what it was. Turning 30 just snatched some shit up out of me because I was like, what the fuck? In
it's a
the
culture
middle,
shock.
it was in
Hell
the
yeah.
middle of my party. I literally bust out in sweat, ran in the bathroom and stripped down, took my
That's
wig
a real
off,
panic attack.
put like a little head thing on, came back out like, hey y'all, after I just got done crying and shit. Like,
That's a real panic attack.
yes, like I had to go in my sister's room and close the door. And I'm like, if this is what 30 is, I said, this is not what 30 is. I said, this
It's
can't
not.
be panicking and shit like that. But when I did turn 30, I was like, having a life insurance policy is a luxury. I went and got me one. I went and got my husband one, and I got my mama one.
Mhm.
My mama already got one, but it's just like, it's a luxury. Like, when I say luxury, I mean, this is something that I want all across relationships. Like, it's
I
a
get
good
you.
feeling to know, like, okay, somebody give a fuck about you that what you get your mom for Mother's Day? A life insurance policy.
Mhm.
She getting old. Like, I don't want to face that shit. We all getting old, but it's the luxury of just still having like people around you that like still fuck with you, that still want to be in your space, people you can laugh and kick it with. It's like growing old with like some of my favorite people.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck the mortality, bitch. YOLO. We look, people
but
die
it's-
every day. You don't
But
know
it's
when
one
your
of,
day
I'm telling
coming.
you, people do not like having this conversation. Like, I do it.
Because nobody wants to think about dying.
I
Like,
know,
but
it's
it's
an
a
inevitable thing.
yeah, like we all are
Whether
going
it's-
to pass away. No matter how long we live, we're eventually gonna go on the ground. Well, I'm
That's-
going on the wall, not the ground.
Burn me up, please.
You want to be
Yeah,
cremated?
I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
around. Just like
I'm gonna be a tree.
Pour
I
me
don't
in a
know
lake
about
or
y'all.
something, man.
No, not like that girl.
Or like LeBron
That shit
James
was funny.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't think I've ever like somebody mama ashes.
I'm gonna be a tree. Bro.
Yeah, I seen that. She was on
They gonna put my body in a seed thing. Oh, girl, to a tree.
Into a tree?
That's
That's
dope.
actually dope.
That's tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Recreate.
Shit was motherfucking a lot of money. It's okay. It costs as much as a regular funeral, low-key, but
I don't even want no funeral. Burn me up and
no,
go
you gotta
eat.
have one. It's not for you.
Yeah, it's
That's
for
for your-
people.
yeah.
Like it's for your family, your friends to
Do
come and
y'all
celebrate you and
do
remember you.
y'all know that I don't like people?
Yeah, but they
But
like
somebody
you.
likes
Well, a
you.
lot of
Like,
people
They love you.
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. Don't deprive them of that, Joe Keisha. Don't do
I'm
that.
just
Don't
like,
do that.
Don't do that.
like I be telling people like
My
I
granddaddy
like
used
the
to put me
people
in
that
my
I like.
backyard.
Man.
I think another luxury relationship too is patience. Right?
Yes.
Because
See, I got plenty of that.
If you do not have patience in a relationship,
I got plenty. Well, I can't say that. Never mind. I'll be thinking I got patience.
It depends on what I'm patient about. Because
I
for
don't
me,
got
it's very
patience.
conditional whether I have patience or not. I just know myself.
Yeah,
Like,
everything is circumstantial.
if you was ask me a direct question, say, "Baby, I got a problem," and I say, "Here's a solution to said problem," and then you don't do the solution, I don't got no patience for that kind of
So
shit.
what's deal breakers for you in a relationship outside of that?
That's the one low key. It'd be that. Because like I hate when people. Because I usually if I'm gonna provide you with an answer, I've taken a lot of time to come up with it. It wasn't just boom. It was like I've evaluated this situation. I've looked at every angle I possibly could understand. Asked some people about some shit I might not have seen, and then came up with a real solution for it. And then if you just, I'm good after that. It's like, well, why did you even ask me? Like, why did you come to me with the problem?
Why you waste my time?
Yeah, and energy and shit. That really gets on my nerves. And for me, especially when you go do some shit that don't work, I'll be like, what the fuck, man? Like,
But you know, that's the old saying. Some people got to learn on their own. Some people got to hit their head.
That's true, but like that one really
Hit
gets
your
under my
head
skin.
alone.
Okay, sidebar. Mike is toxic.
Not alone.
Nah, I don't know. I'm conditioned a little bit different. I've been by myself for a long time, so that'd be like
How
my
long?
end all be all. I've been single 6 years now. Yeah.
So single, or just not committed
Like,
to
in the
somebody and
last-
exclusive.
In the last 6 years, no one can say,
You know what
like,
she mean
oh
by
yeah, that's
single,
my
single,
girlfriend.
right?
You know?
You know what she mean by single, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just not dealing with nobody.
Yeah.
I ain't been dealing with nobody seriously. Not like this is an ongoing thing for months
Have
at a
you
time.
or have you not?
Yeah,
been having relations
I've
with
been
young
having
ladies?
relations, but it ain't been nothing serious. It ain't been like, oh yeah, we fucking around like that.
So
Like,
why hasn't it been anything serious? Is that you
'Cause-
blocking it, or?
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's me.
Why is that?
It's because of a lack of patience. Because motherfuckers be stupid, and it's like be stupid by yourself.
So
Mike, you're 30. You
there's.
gotta
I know,
get some
right?
patience,
I was gonna
bro.
say. So they're
I'm 35.
not
No, you
smart enough to be in a relationship with, but they're stupid enough just to deal with.
I don't
what
really
you're
be
saying.
dealing with them for extended amounts of time. It'd be like, okay, we dealing with each other. Problems arise. I give it maybe a month or so, a couple months to like, because my thing is everybody can't change overnight. I'm just the way I was brought up in my life. I've been having to like adapt on the fly. Most people can't do that though. So if I'm giving you some time to make even a little bit of progress, because that's usually what I want is just genuine effort and shit. And it's like, okay, months have passed and we still in the same position, coming across the same problems. Fuck you. Do that shit by yourself.
That's true.
Okay, so let me be devil's advocate. Okay. Here's the thing. Sometimes, and I realize this about my own relationship, sometimes the same problem will occur because y'all either one not paying attention to the signs on like fixing it,
on how it's coming about.
On how it's coming about. It could be like a different start, same ending. So it's like
that's true. That is true.
Sometimes you can't just say I quit. I've been with this nigga for 12 years. You know, I quit every day. Like nigga, every day. But it's more so to the point where you gotta force yourself to have patience. And I know that probably sound crazy, but like one thing my cousin always tell me, like, if you force yourself to do it, eventually it'll become a habit. And out of that habit, you'll get so used to doing it that it's just nature now. So it's like, if y'all hit a bump in the road and the first thing that you feel like to do is
fucking run.
It's run. It's like, okay.
Oh, no, I'll run. I take my time.
Stroll.
But you can't stroll either. Like I can personally use myself as an example. A luxury that I feel like for me and my relationship is we gon' laugh about it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we're going to laugh about it. Like we could get into it and get back cool, and I'll be like, bro, your nose was like you was mad as hell.
I think the root of that though is, so I don't want to say you weighed out your options. More so you weighed out the importance of the situation. You know what I mean? Like this situation isn't more important than me wanting this person in my life. Then people don't be weighing that much for me.
So like, that's when you gotta get your pen and your paper and pro your cons and make some standards and standardize them. So you can
that's
get
what I'm saying.
What you need out of somebody, because
I'm gonna be off the streets in a minute, y'all. Don't worry.
He said in a minute, like, don't worry about it. Somebody's gonna snatch me up.
When you do, send me a smoke signal so
I
I can
got-
open my Facebook.
I got you.
I think what it is too is like, and I could be wrong, but this is just what I've gathered over my years of being around. Men are completely fine with starting over a lot of the times. Women are not.
Yeah.
Like men
Yeah.
will be like, fuck the 12 years. Sick
I'll
of this
find
shit.
somebody
I'm
I wish the fuck Chris.
Not-
I'm just
I'm
playing.
not talking- I know Chris ain't
That
going
triggers
to work, but I'm
something,
saying,
right?
like,
Hold on.
but like
Just-
a
you
man,
just
most
bring
men,
crazy bitch out.
most men would be like, fuck them 12 years.
But you
I'll
know
start
what it
over.
is, right?
I know.
Because more women are willing to settle down than men. So
Yeah.
there's always going to be a woman that knows how to cook. There's
Yeah.
always going to be a woman that works out. There's always
Yep.
going to be a woman that got her shit together.
Yep.
It's kind of scarce for
And
us
I
women,
feel like-
unfortunately, to find a man that got her shit together.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
men, I'm telling
That's
you,
true.
niggas, all men too, black, white, Asian, I don't care. I know a lot of men, a lot of different backgrounds, money levels, all that kind of shit. And they all tell me, be like, man, I'd rather start over than deal with her. And most women tell you the opposite because they feel like I've given so much time,
Mhm.
so much energy. I don't want to start over with somebody else. And it's kind of what you just said, but that might be the like subliminal reasons why.
Yeah.
But like men will be like, I'll start over before I.
Yeah, that's
deal
kind of my
with-
mindset. I start over a million times for the right person.
Well,
That's
let
what
me,
I'm saying.
let me speak for my sisters and give y'all a little bit of advice. You can't be scared to start over. If you
can't.
can quit your job without a 2-week notice and start over, do it. Like everything, you can't be scared to start over. Like me and my husband always say, if we ever decide we want to call it quits, we can start over.
Mhm.
You got to speak that type of life into yourself. Like you have to know that you can start over. And I feel like as a woman, because I've done it too, you kind of have to stop thinking that time was the only thing that you gave somebody that
Right,
was
yeah.
like luxury for them. Because here's the thing, I've learned to say fuck time because we all on a time limit. Everything is a season. Everything can come to an end, can
Clock
fade
don't stop.
out. Friendships, relationships, bonds, all of the shit fades out. Like it all fades out. So you can't be afraid to start over. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go back to that person and try. And if you trying and you restarting with the same person over and over again, and you getting the same result, okay, then you could just quit. But you can't be scared to start over. I feel like women are scared to start over, but bump that shit. Like, you know how much dick out here? Like,
Listen, I was going to say,
You know,
starting
like-
over sometimes will literally give you a totally new perspective on
relief,
life.
Oh, no,
random
you can-
Like
blessings.
you can have so much fucking fun. Like, and that's the thing. I totally understand because I'm a relationship type of girl. I think like being in a
Mhm.
relationship is a safe spot for me. But when I'm not in a relationship, oh, it's on. And not even necessarily with dating,
Trigger
but it's
finger.
like I literally can go out with my girls, not worry about a motherfucker having to come home too soon, or
Yeah.
I can't get too drunk because I don't want to wake you up when I get home, or even just like dating is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it like you said, it's definitely piss in the dating pool, but sometimes that shit is fun. You just have to date the right people.
Yeah.
Date people that
And
like
you
to
gotta
do the
know
shit
what
that
you
you like to
dating
do.
for.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm very straightforward with people. I'm like, are you interested in a relationship at this time? No, I just want to have fun. Like, let's go to
Yeah.
the bar, let's go out of town, let's kick it. Because
do
when you're not putting
crazy shit.
stipulations on situations, you feel so much fucking better. Like I say this all the time. I had a good ass fucking week this week, like a great fucking week, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. So it's like
I'll
you
be living
gotta
my
get
life
out
like
of
that, too.
that.
I'll be-
Yeah, you
No,
gotta get out of that.
That's been playing a part of me being single for so long too. Cause like I'll be cool with, I'm optimistic on just seeing where some shit go.
Yeah.
But you like chicks be having like deadlines and shit. Like, oh, this is cool, this feels right. We should go to the next level. Like, no, just sit
Let it
there and
happen
kinda chill
naturally.
out. You
It
know
gotta
what I
happen
mean?
naturally.
It
Otherwise,
has to. It gotta
it's
happen
doomed
naturally
to
for me,
fail.
or I'm gone.
And it has to be something that both people want. I feel like
Yeah,
where a
that's
lot
true.
of
That's the
women fuck up
key.
at,
I swear it is.
when you meet a man, if you know you want something more, if he's telling you that's not what he want, listen, bitch. That's the best advice that I can
'Cause y'all
give you
be
as a
forcing-
woman. If a man say, I don't want kids, I don't want to be in a relationship, that's exactly what the fuck he mean. And you cannot change his mind. If he chooses to get in a relationship with you, it's because he decided that this was comfortable enough for him to switch up what he
Yeah,
wants to
that's what I
do.
wanna do.
It ain't you. You can't fuck a man into wanting to be in a relationship. You can't cook a man into wanting to be in a relationship. You can't stalk a man into wanting to be in a relationship.
You
Oh, I'm gonna
can't
text
preg-
and
you
call
can't,
him
I
all
got
day
pregnant
and
into
take
a
up his dot.
relationship.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
When men
Yeah, we
settle
talking
down
about me right now.
and find a
We
woman,
talking about me too.
it's because they wanted to. And men know.
Yeah, we
men know which
We
ones
know
they want a wife and which ones they
immediately.
want to take serious. And so it's like,
no, I don't be knowing immediately, but I
We
know
don't, though.
eventually.
No, you know right away, fam. I know.
You know.
I'll be knowing fucking.
you
like,
haven't
3
been in that
conversations, I'll be like,
situation
all right.
yet. When
That's
you
probably what it
see
is.
her
That's probably
or
what
when
it
you
is.
meet her, you gonna know like, yeah.
I'm
That
talking
bitch
about
gonna
3
be
topics,
across
bro.
the
I think I'm
room.
gonna keep this one.
I'm
We
gonna tell you,
talking
she
about
gonna
3
be across
topics.
the room. Everything gonna stop.
Y'all
Light gonna
conversation
zero
gonna
I'm
be
waiting for
different.
that. I'm waiting for that.
Y'all conversation gonna be different. Y'all
Yeah.
vibe gonna be different. Like I like it when if I'm a luxury for me in a relationship is when we can sit in silence, but we're enjoying each other's company.
Oh yes, that's every
Let's just
day.
sit there. Or
Yeah,
even
that's
if
rare,
I'm
for
on the
sure.
couch reading a book and your ass is like playing the game, the sense of knowing that you're in my presence,
It's good
Alone
enough for
together.
me.
I'm cool.
Alone together. I
Like
talk about
I'm
this.
good.
And
all
you
the
Like
ain't
time.
I'm
nowhere.
good.
You ain't nowhere in an unsafe environment.
Yes,
Leave
like
me alone, G. I like that shit.
Yeah, it's
I like being
like-
alone together. Like I like
Yeah.
being like.
Yeah, I'm
Say-
giving you your space, but I'm in your
Okay.
space.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I see you over there. Okay.
Shoot them niggas down, babe.
But I don't care about. I love that though, because like I like I've been hearing this a lot. You know, men want to do nothing, and women always got to be doing something. That shit be feeling true.
Yeah.
Like
It's true.
And
Like,
that's
you-
not, and I feel like that's not like women sometimes, I don't know. Like I used to always want to be the one to go somewhere, but
why?
so I think so for me personally, I like getting dressed.
Mm.
Like I like getting dressed with my
Yeah, nigga don't
man.
want to get dressed and sit in the crib, so I feel that.
Like it make me feel good when we out and about and I'm
got my shit.
I'm suited and booted and I see niggas looking at my nigga doing hair and I'm like, yeah, that makes me feel good. And then for us to be able to be out around other people, socialize and turn up, and then we turn it up when we get home. That's why I like going out. But now that I'm getting older, it's like, okay, we can turn up at home. Like some people don't like, we could play music, we can dance in the living room, or we can cook together or stuff like that. And it's just like, maybe we don't need to be outside, but it has to be fun at home too. Like I'm a nerd. Let's do crossword puzzles. Let's play motherfucking Uno. I just learned how to play spades. Let's call some of our
Just
friends.
I seen your
Look,
post.
and look, everybody got on my ass. So the fucking thing about it is my grandma used to host card games at her house. Pekino
You wasn't paying
Queen.
attention, huh?
No.
She play
I know,
Pokino.
look,
Do they
on
play
the-
for quarters?
Listen.
They
So it's like everybody like that can't be your grandma and you don't know how to play spades.
It is though.
But it is. And it's like
Nah.
I learned last weekend. Shout out to my friend, my best friend Bria. She finally taught me. She took some time and I had a fucking blast. Like I
Did you
reneged
to
and didn't
slap
get
your
caught.
Motherfucking card on the table.
So look, me and
You
my
didn't get
partner
caught? Oh,
run.
you
No,
caught.
I didn't get caught. No, I swear to God, when me and my partner
That might
run
be more
that
accurate.
run that round, they was mad. They was like, "Bitch, wait a minute, you reneged."
And that's the black people remember the
'cause I-
spades game.
I call that
That's
shit
what
out
it
of the
scare you away
heartbeat.
from spades and shit, bro. I know
Like-
how to play, but I be telling people I don't know how to play because it's like you fuck up, they don't want to be a friend no more. You don't get
Hello?
invited over
Hey,
again.
Spades games get serious.
Listen, I blew a perfect game with one of my best friends, my guy Mark. This nigga be bringing that shit up all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying. You
He's like, bro,
always the
remember you
nigga
blew that
that
game?
renege
Because
and
you don't
shit.
live it down. You will never do.
He's like, you should do that too. What I told you. I'm like, fucked up, bro.
Or your partner looking at you like, I need you to renege or don't cut
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
when
It
me
be
and
the-
Chris
it be the
play-
across the table
When
face
me and
shit.
Chris play, he look at me like this.
You bring that shit up.
He don't even shake his head. He just look at me. You can't be my partner. You was just too tense. You was too
That was
tense.
like 20
bro,
years
that'd be
ago. He bring that
crazy.
game up
Like,
still.
shit,
Like,
crazy.
be mad as hell about
And
that
I think that's why I enjoyed the game because it's like me and my partner was. I'm like, okay. He put his card down, and I'm like, and he looking at me. I'm like, okay.
Let me
I'ma
play
chill.
something lower because you
I'ma
make you got
chill.
some shit in your
Yeah, and he was like, I like playing with her. We won 2 out of 3, so I had.
That's
a good. Time.
good. And see, when you like that, and that's being like that in a relationship is fun as hell.
Yeah.
It's like,
For
damn,
sure.
I really been sitting here cackling with your ass for a whole 2
Mhm.
hours. That shit dope. Like,
That's true. I value that immensely because I'm gonna be honest. I don't like being outside no more. I
it's
don't.
unsafe.
Yep, that's one. Two, I don't give a fuck. I have no FOMO at all, y'all. Like I don't feel like I'm missing out. Oh shit, because
Yeah, old ass, you missed out. You not
but
gonna.
I've been out. I've been out a lot, so like I don't feel the need to be out no more.
But you may need to go outside to different places. That's one thing
no,
I
I'll
learned
be
too.
outside to everywhere. Like I don't have like
So do you do art museums and
we can
stuff
do
like
that kind of shit. I'm talking about out like bars.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just don't care about clubbing.
Oh,
but I'm all
yeah.
about experiences
Oh,
and shit.
yeah,
I think
look,
that's a
we
luxury
talk
that I
about that all the time.
provide.
Me and
Yeah,
Mike talk
that
about that all the time.
definitely is.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear him? Experiences are luxury.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
believe
usually.
in
I go
experience.
into situations like that. Like we talk. Usually, when you're talking to somebody in the beginning stages, is you talking about your past and things like that, and what part of life has brought you to here. And I cue in on a lot of that shit, and it's like, oh well, you ain't been here, you ain't been there.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Question:
shit.
Would it bother you if they've been somewhere with somebody already, but that is something that you two still want to experience with each other?
I'm tight, so if
Okay.
you go with me, it's gonna be a little
A
different.
totally different experience, right?
Yeah,
I hate
for
when it's
sure.
like, I'm not going there with you. You've been there with such and such. So, motherfucker,
No, if that is
I'm not
like,
worried about that.
if it's a
niggas at
restaurant,
all.
you there. You know what I'm saying?
You
If
You
that
with
shit
me
good, we
now.
gonna
Yeah,
go.
like, I don't care.
For sure, yeah. That's never been the thing.
You can't go
But
nowhere if that's.
I'm not one of them niggas that need like all that validation and shit either.
You can't go nowhere. That's true. Too.
Exactly. Some niggas like, oh, you been there with such and such, or you been like, I don't give a fuck about that
Yeah.
because it's like I said, it's always gonna be a little bit different with me anyway. And then I've just the type of person I am. People have always been like really comfortable being themselves around me.
Mhm.
Like you might have went there with this other dude, but you had to like put up a like, nah, nigga, if we gonna go, you gonna like eat for real and shit around me. You gonna be
All
cracking
that,
funnies
yeah.
and all of
Let me
that.
see that grease on your lips,
read
girl.
I never understood women that go on dates and
And
try to.
don't eat.
I want two sides. I want a motherfucking main dish. I want a Caesar salad to start off, and I might get dessert. And don't say nothing to me about drinking, because I'm a drink. If it's a drink, we gonna have that shit.
Because then I feel like I could be me too.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like
exactly.
I feel like
Exactly.
shots are always best when you on dates, because that's gonna loosen somebody up. Like, let's take shots. Like,
Do a
let's
power
just,
hour.
exactly. Let's just like cut the
For sure.
edge right off.
Power hour.
This is why I be so fucked
I
up.
see,
Like, this
goddamn.
is why.
Power hour.
Woo.
Okay, so
Well, explain
If
for the
if
viewers.
y'all, because you know my husband got older sisters, if y'all don't know what a power hour is, it is 1 hour of taking shots.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so
You have to
wait,
do
Joe
it.
Keisha, wait,
You have to do it.
wait.
It is a time you have to do one within a 5 minute.
My
window.
liver. Wait, every 5 minutes?
no, it's not every 5 minutes,
Oh,
it's
that's
every
how-
10. So
That's
y'all
still
got some
fucking
different
6
rules.
shots.
yeah, it's
Y'all got some different
or another good game to play is called Get on the Bus.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a card game. It's
Okay.
a card drinking game. You put 12 cards down facing up.
Okay.
I have the deck in my hand and I can see what the next card is.
Okay.
So your focus is this board and saying if the card in my hand that I'm gonna flip over is higher or lower than whatever.
How
card
the fuck
point
would
at.
you ever know that?
A
And if
little
you
trick
lose, you
about
take a shot?
a little trick about card counting.
Oh, okay.
If you smart, you will know that after every high card is potentially a low or medium card. Or after
It's a 1
every
in 4
it's a
chance.
1 in 4 chance. So so say if this is like a joker.
Okay.
Joker basically trumps everything. So if you tell me the next card, you say that card gonna be lower, and I flip it over and it's lower, you ain't gotta take no
It
shot.
will be though if it's Joker. So
No, if we playing Joker as a high hand, nope.
oh shit.
Yeah,
It's always different variables with that.
Yeah,
shit.
so
Yeah.
however many cards you get wrong, that's however many shots you got to take. But you don't have to take them all in one setting. You can like take your time.
throughout the night. See,
So you
my
can play
power
that.
hours, I learned my power hours with my wife friends, and it was every 5 minutes
you gotta take a
you
shot.
gotta take a shot, and if you don't, you gotta double up.
That's
So,
12.
I would be on the flow.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah,
And that's fun too. That's
but
a
the
fun
beautiful
game
part
to
about
play.
that is you experiencing that amount of time with somebody. Like if you say
Yeah.
a power hour, 9 out of 10 it'll be more than an hour, and then that's time that you spend it with this person.
I don't think nobody would probably want to do a power hour with me, because I would be turned the fuck up. Like,
yeah.
motherfuckers gonna be like, "Is this really you?" Yes,
That's
this
good
is the
though,
real
because then
fucking me.
they know what's a safe spot after that.
It
You
was
know
funny.
what I mean?
Because,
Yeah.
like, my guy used to start them all at the same time. Like I have you like power hour,
And then
power
everybody,
hour.
look,
But
Like,
when
like,
you-
keep
but-
coming, you be like fuck it. Like,
Yeah, and see when you like that with just like a very good friend or just a spouse,
Mm-hmm.
that shit is great. Like it's like, damn, I'm really sitting here kicking it, laughing, enjoying this time. Like it's a lot of people that don't enjoy their relationships with
Yeah.
friends, family, nobody. They don't
Because
Because
enjoy
the
it.
forefront of their problem, the forefront of their relationship be like getting past problems and shit. Like,
or be the facade shit.
or yeah, the facade shit.
Or
I
just
wanna
go
be
with the
him 'cause of
flow.
who he is. I want to be with her because of what she look like, type shit. Like, so y'all, like, I had a girl. She was like,
You had a trophy wife?
we wasn't married, but you know what I'm saying. It was like niggas was like, oh, you fuck with her? That's crazy. I'm like, nigga. Ooh. So like, I used to want to. She used to feel the need to go out and be seen.
Mhm.
Mm.
Like the need, bro.
But that
I'm
don't
talking
work
about,
for that don't work for you
it
because you
don't.
want to be in the crib.
It's
That-
against
yeah.
my nature and shit. Like I'm cool with going out, but like, I don't want to go out every.
I'm not going out to be seen though.
Yeah, I don't want to go out every fucking weekend. Like I don't want to do that. Like
Yeah, I feel that.
Bitch, sit down. Let's watch a movie.
yeah,
Shit.
like I just it got to the point where I was like, I don't even want to see you. I don't want to see you. Like I don't want to see you.
Yeah.
Like so, you go out, you have fun. I'm not going. Like I used to get sick of that shit. I used to. Then you see the same like
People.
circles of people, and like I had friends that was like, bro, you look miserable. Are you good, bro?
Nah,
Like
bro.
and I'm like, no, but
Because that's the only thing she knows. So here's my question: how come you didn't introduce her to
something
something
different.
else
I tried.
versus
That's what I'm
going
saying.
out?
I tried.
Oh, so she was just basically stubborn.
Yeah, and it was like, well, why would we go there? We don't know nobody there.
You ain't gotta-
That's the
duh,
perfect
that's
fucking
the
reason to
point.
go there.
Girls like that,
same
you gotta
reason-
just put in the car.
Yeah.
Call her an Uber.
She's,
No, I'm saying
she's
like
in
you
a
just,
trash
we finna
can,
go somewhere.
unfortunately.
Come on. And then you just
No,
go.
it wasn't. Bro, I'm telling you, where we going?
I know it ain't that easy. I know it ain't that easy. I've dealt with
She
chicks
damn near
like
might
that
not
too.
get out the car. From what he sound like.
And it was
I've dealt
like,
with
it was
chicks like that
irritating,
too.
like,
You got to
So I
get
just
you
got to
somebody
the
that's open to doing new shit, and you can't always tell that out gay, but
yeah,
that's what you got to get.
But that's how you can start the conversation off when y'all first.
Oh yeah,
start
I've learned
talking.
better now.
Like put
Now.
your standards right on the table.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
waste no time. So that way a motherfucker can never say, well, you ain't tell me that. Yes, the fuck
Yeah.
I did.
I told you exactly what I did.
And you ain't doing what I
Facts.
need.
Because that's a deal breaker.
So
for
now
me.
you gotta be
Bro, I
done.
was young, y'all.
No, I feel you. I don't
now
like.
I'll be like, look, bitch.
Yeah, I don't like really closed-minded women.
Back
Like
then
you
it
got to
was
be
just-
open to doing new shit.
Like then it was just, oh, you like me, I like you too. What's up? That was like the requirement to kick it and shit.
Even
Like
earlier on, that never meant enough for me. That means something. It just never meant enough. Like you like me,
but it's been enough for me to want to go out
to
and
pursue
do
it.
shit.
Yeah, I
and,
feel that.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel
Like, spend time, whatever. And I was young as a bitch. I was 22. I ain't give a fuck. Like, it was like, okay, you want to go out? Let's go out. You want to go out? Let's go out. Okay, shit.
Yeah, I'm cool with the
I gotta
kicking
work
it.
though. Like, shit, I
Yeah.
don't want to go out this time, but we gotta
just
go
wanna
out. We gotta
chill.
go out. We gotta go out. Like
So was she going out every day, like of the week?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every week.
She had a lot of outfits.
She had a lot
Okay.
of money.
Cause damn, that shit is expensive.
That's outside ain't never been cheap.
I swear to God.
It was cheaper then.
And that's the thing, like for women, it's like you gotta get your hair done, you gotta get your lashes done, you gotta have on a new,
Nails
like,
done, feet,
hair.
eyebrows,
Woo.
everything.
Yeah, niggas
And
ain't
heels
gotta
don't
do
feel
all
good.
that.
I don't give a fuck.
They
how-
don't. I don't wear
how-
them.
I mean, I've slowed down. Like I'm a thigh high boot type of girl. That's my shit. I'm kind of upset it's summertime now. 'Cause I got my boots
The
away.
fall is your season, huh?
Yeah.
Listen,
Mine too, because that's suit season.
I'm Mary J. Blige in the fall.
Okay.
Give me some thigh highs with some shorts and a motherfucking blazer or a turtleneck. We are in there. But yeah, like that getting dressed is expensive.
It is.
So it's like
That's true.
I wouldn't be going out 4 days a fucking week.
Hell no.
I don't even think when I was younger was I going out that much. I may have had spurts to where like one weekend out the month because there's some shit going on. And my friend used to host a club, so it's like okay, I'll pull up the section, free bottle, we lit. But then it's like, damn, this shit is tiring.
Yeah, it's just draining for sure.
It
It
is.
is. I used to have to like, and I was drinking then too, like for real. Like so, you like, Friday, I'm going out. We went out Thursday. I'm going out Friday. My liver like, look, nigga.
And it's-
Like,
It get different when you get older.
absolutely.
And
dude.
like you dating somebody who in their 30s like that go out every fucking weekend. Cause yeah, it's a lot of y'all that go out every
guess
fucking weekend.
And it's like, dude, what are
And-
you missing out on, or what are you
and
going to see?
and your girl at home, like why you ain't taking her with you?
Because
Like,
he's going to recruit other bitches.
yeah, that's 100% what that is.
toxic.
He's going to recruit. If you are in a relationship and you're always going out, I'm sorry. It ain't because you a people person. You out there doing some shit that you ain't got no business doing. It's not that much fun in going out to where you don't want to reserve some time for your significant other.
Especially
Your
when
ass
it's-
on some other shit.
Especially when it's no, you ain't got to come with me.
The motherfucker be like, where you going? I'm just
That's
going.
an argument in
That
itself.
is an argument. Like
no, baby, you ain't got to come. Like, why?
You can stay at home. I'll be back.
like
That's
Okay.
crazy.
no, ain't no okay. Chrissy be like, I'm finna go out. You wanna go? No. Who are you going with? Honestly, it don't even matter who you going with. Bye. You here. So let me slide you a
but
card. so
Again,
you don't get
y'all
up out my
gotta
face.
understand.
Like,
but
what?
Usually, it's the sneaky, deceitful behind the back.
No,
type of
like,
shit
and
going
I
on,
don't like
you know
shit
what I'm
like that. Like, it's to the point where now I will go out by myself and it feels weird not going out with him.
For real.
Dude, like
I
I'll
get
drop him
that.
off at work and I'll get straight to it. And then now here I am drunk as fuck at 6 a.m. stumbling trying to find a shoe because I gotta pick you up at 7. Like I just be feeling weird. And then on top of that, like when you go out with your spouse, it's like they your safe space. So like if
It
anything
should.
were to happen that night or in that night, it's gonna go down. Like probably gonna muff a couple bitches. Like yeah, like so if it be feeling weird going out without him. Like without my friends, no, it don't feel weird. I just went to Sukasa and sat at the bar by myself. That day that y'all
Oh shit, did y'all fake flake her?
I don't know.
it
What
was
happened?
Cinco de Mayo.
Did I?
You were off because I went to the bank and you were not there.
She went to your job.
Because I banked there. Huh? And then you never
What day of the
responded.
week was that?
I think that was like a
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo,
I
I
didn't
think
get
it was
off.
Tuesday.
I didn't get off till 10, and then I got home and turned to an old nigga. So yeah.
I don't know. I was probably.
I said it was okay, but I sat there by myself. Like it was cool, but I feel like
I'm
that's
probably at
another
home.
luxury. Like when your spouse is okay with you having your space. Like
I think that's
me
needed.
and Chris will literally separately. He'll go like down the street to the bar, go eat. I'll go eat by
I'm gonna keep it-
myself.
I'm gonna
Like
keep it
If
yeah.
I get in a relationship, my significant other has to respect the fact that I like to go to the movies by myself.
Yeah.
Do not try to fucking tag along, especially if it's a Marvel movie.
What if I
No.
go to the
Listen.
movies and we don't sit together?
Listen.
You gonna have to sit down there.
Not down there. That's the worst seat.
No.
Listen.
Don't fucking
I am-
interrupt me.
I am
No, I
100%
go to the
on board
movies,
with
especially
this
Marvel
because-
movies. Yeah, for
Cause
sure.
this is my shit, bro. Don't ask me shit. Like, don't-
Yeah, this is my
Like-
first time watching this shit too.
Like, don't-
Or not
who's
even that.
Like,
I
what's the dude
want
up there? Like,
I want to get the
I'll
seat.
choke you.
I'm gonna buy both tickets. I'm gonna buy this seat and I'm gonna buy this seat. And I'm gonna let the motherfucking things up. And I'm gonna have my food and I'm gonna sit back with my drink. And people, it's so funny because every time I go to the movies, I go far out by myself. The lights come on, motherfuckers be like, bitch, you everybody say yes. And I
My
had
homie-
an
my homie
awesome
just called me
time.
weird for that shit.
Nah, bro, I have to see.
I
it.
enjoy going to the movies by myself.
I done been out to eat by myself before. Sitting at the bar, you hear a lot of shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
hear
a
a
normal
lot of
thing
shit.
for me.
And then the bartender always like, you here by yourself? So then you can talk to the bartender. Then the bartender like, you cool. Let me give you a shot. I literally like I've learned to enjoy my own company because one thing that I don't want to be, and I used to be this when I was younger, is codependent in a relationship to where it's like I have to be with my significant
In a
other. No.
relationship with friends, any of that. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I do so much stuff by myself because I used to sit around and just wait. And like I said, now as far as like dates and shit go, I only invite chicks places that I was just gonna go by myself anyway.
True.
Because I used to be like shook when the motherfucker stand me up and shit. Like, oh man, fuck all these bitches. I hate them all. Now it's like, well, shit, I'll be the one.
Throw
I'm
your
gonna go
phone
here
and
by
shit.
myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Nah,
like
so you
I
can come if
enjoy
you want
doing
to.
shit by myself for sure. Yeah. And then I think in relationships and shit, that is a luxury of you should be able to trust your person enough
Mhm.
I
to
was just
like,
gonna say that's really what
you know what I'm saying?
Trust is a luxury for
Have
sure.
your own thing, and then go do some shit. Go have a hobby. Go do some shit with your friends. That way you can come back and talk to me about it,
I'm gonna say.
as opposed to like me texting you what you doing all day
Who
and
you
like,
with,
oh,
where
you
you
didn't
going.
ask me nothing. I know what the fuck you did all day. You've been talking to me all day.
Because I just hope all my friends know when you say, when I tell you this, don't tell nobody, my significant other knows. Certain
Facts.
stuff I
Facts.
won't, but if it's like regular girl talk, and I
be
don't
like,
mind if you tell your significant other something that I told you because it's like it's cool. Certain shit, of course, I keep to myself, but other things, no. I'm gonna go. I'm like, guess the fuck what?
No, I'd be like,
As a significant other, you feel like you
what I
watching the
forgot
show.
to tell you.
The storylines get to collide and shit. Like, hey, so, oh girl, all
Like,
right.
I'm like, yeah, she fine.
I know, like I said, the whole like you can be cool with your significant other going somewhere by yourself. I found like 90% of the time, just from the man to the woman, because that's usually the angle I look at shit from, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm a man, men tell me shit,
Mhm.
and they say like, man, like a lot of that shit be guilt. They don't want her going out by herself or not with them around, and they want to go by themselves all the time because they got other people they entertaining,
Yeah.
other shit they doing, or he feel guilty that because he fucking off. She might be too, so I can't let her go be by herself.
Because
That's
she might be
sick
doing what the
shit,
fuck I'm
though.
doing.
So
That's
yeah,
sick
so
as
they be
fuck.
like, why you? Because like I've seen it. I got niggas, especially when we was younger, like they be fucking off on their girl, whatever. And then she be like, all right, I'm finna go out with my girls. Where y'all going? Who all gonna be there? Why you going with them?
And why
Like,
you
it's
got
like
so
a-
many questions?
It's like a
though?
lot, but then when he want to leave, it's just keys out the door. Like no, She
just
can't
be that.
She better not
controlling,
ask
bro.
shit. She
That's
better
crazy.
not say nothing.
And I can't stand a man that don't let a woman get dressed. Listen,
Or tell her what to wear because
Listen,
they're
sir.
insecure.
I don't care how tight this dress is fitting me.
I'm putting it on.
How much cleavage I'm showing.
You're
You
gonna
should be
see my
confident
titties.
enough to know that the only person that's gonna see me naked at the end of the night is you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
I'll
for
be like,
sure.
maybe I'm weird, bro, because I'll be like, yeah, wear that shit.
because
I'm
I'm
the
a
same
representation
way.
of you. Like, you never know. One of your guys might see me out like, hey, Bree in the club looking like a joint, like da da da. And I'm
Nah,
going
don't text
home
me
to
that,
you.
bro.
Because I'm gonna beat your ass. On what, Mike?
Your girl in here.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't text me like your girl in here looking good.
Okay,
Bro,
nigga,
you
where
gotta
you
leave.
at?
She cool. You gotta leave.
Where
now.
you at?
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's
No, for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I probably
I-
met you like that. You know what I mean?
I get
like if
and
I met
get,
you,
I
out.
get a little bit of a ego boost myself. Or something like, man, she found this fuck. I'm
See?
like, oh well, I wonder who she here with. I mean, that's weird.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
who
go
she
tell
here
her.
with?
Yeah,
Then
that's
she come
how
over, sit on my lap and shit. I be like, oh,
I
she
You
looking
full
like,
of
oh shit,
shit.
that's yours.
don't know. I used to look at it like I was too trusting and shit. Like, cause I've never been a
Bro, you
real
can't stop
insecure
nobody.
nigga and shit. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't start
Like, go ahead, do your thing. And
Have you ever
shit.
got cheated on before?
I never did enough to find out if I got cheated on.
Okay.
You
Have
know,
you
I
ever got
think I
cheated
got
on before?
cheated on, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, once for confirmed, but other than that, I don't know. Probably don't.
But I ain't gonna hold that
Definitely
against the next
did.
chick and shit. Shit, I'm easy to get cheated on. If we gonna be real, I'm not
Well, see,
asking
yeah,
you.
Nobody's
I'm not
easy
asking
to
you.
get
I'm not
cheated
asking you your
on.
He
whereabouts.
basically
I'm
saying that
not,
he's
like,
the lax person in a
yeah,
relationship. Like, I ain't got
I'm
to
all
go
about
through your
freedom and
phone or
shit.
none
I'm
of
not
that.
doing none of that
I'm
shit.
all about freedom. I'm not your boss. I'm not your dad. Why am I trying to control you? That's
This is
weird
my-
as fuck.
I know that you cannot stop anybody from doing anything they want to do. I don't give a fuck. Like you said, you can't cook a man. You can't talk a cheater. You can't comfort a cheater. You can't do nothing. If they
Yeah,
gonna
for
fuck off, they
sure.
gonna fuck off.
I just
Like,
try to be super nigga. So if I get cheated on, I don't feel crazy about it.
Yeah,
Like,
like
oh,
that-
that's some you shit that you had to figure
that was
out.
on
That
you
ain't
exactly.
me.
It wasn't because I wasn't supportive. It wasn't
Because
because
I'm
I
gonna
wasn't
ask if I'm
available. It
lacking.
wasn't-
You know what I mean? For sure.
And the older that I become, the more I realize to stop asking the motherfucker why they cheated. It don't matter. You did it.
Because you gonna do what
And
you
then
want.
it's not gonna make me feel better because all you're gonna say is I didn't mean it.
And then most
I'm
people not mature
sorry.
enough to tell you for sure.
They definitely gonna tell you.
No, they you might find out that
They
they
finna lie.
cheated. They're not gonna tell you why though.
They finna
Yeah.
lie.
Exactly.
100% of the time.
I've only had one person that I dated because I've been cheated on before, and I've been the cheater because I revenge cheat. Just FYI, cheat on me, I'm going to cheat back.
Yeah, I think that's a
Like,
game any man want to play.
No,
But-
I don't revenge cheat. So this is not to cut you off. So if a guy cheats on me, I stay and stick around.
mhm.
But the next nigga that I date, ooh, your feelings gonna be hurt because it ain't gonna be no, oh, I'm just dating today. It's gonna be you can't get a hold of me because this nigga got me on lock.
Ooh, there it is.
I'm
there.
gonna always be the one that got away. You want to play games? I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry
Period.
about it.
Yeah, you don't ever, no
I ain't
man-
gotta cheat on you back. I got you.
no
what I'm
man
gonna do
wants
is
to play
go
that
over
game
here.
with a woman.
Because you will never really know.
You
I
can
feel
never
like.
win. You can
Yeah,
never.
you never
Listen,
really
bro.
know.
Women have to like fight off dicks
Exactly.
like all day, like all day,
It's available.
Right.
like literally,
right.
like thousands.
Just,
of them, like,
yeah,
all
just
the time, right?
multiples.
So you can never win.
Exactly, that's
Stop
true.
playing it, fellas. Don't get into the battle of who can cheat better. She will win.
Mhm.
The only reason she did is because she's spared you, or
And she
just
may
didn't
be
want to.
winning, and you don't even know she winning because some women hide their cards. Like I ain't even finna tell you I'm fucking on, but when I ain't here, motherfucker, little do you know what me and this nigga doing. So it's like,
It's a
yeah.
game you can never win.
Yeah.
You can't never like men fuck who they can. Women literally fuck who they want.
Huh.
So
So that's
Say
why
it
niggas,
again.
that's why most niggas cheat down. A
but
lot of people don't
but that's the
realize
thing, right?
that.
Like, yeah, because it's easier access.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't, well, I'm not gonna give like a TED talk on cheating, but I feel like if you gonna cheat, you're supposed to cheat now.
I feel like if
You
gonna
supposed to cheat? How?
You gotta
said
cheat down.
I feel
That's
I-
what-
I
Most
feel-
niggas do
no,
that.
Let me tell
'Cause
you.
it's like, look, you don't like
If
the girl, she
you-
available.
Mm-mm,
you gotta
mm-mm,
cheat in different circles.
mm-mm.
Most men
Mm-mm.
cheat because of pussy. They not cheating because they looking for somebody else to be with.
Bingo.
They cheating because I want to try some different pussy. Like
Yeah,
I know what yours feel like. She look like she might know how to do some shit, and then it'd be like he.
Well,
done
let's
with
try
it.
her together. Like, what the fuck?
I ain't. I
In a
can't.
perfect world.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can't. Like something that I love. I might punch somebody during a threesome because it's like
Get out.
you giving her no. Cut it. Like cut it.
You said cut the shit short.
No, I don't
Pack
like
your
it.
shit, bitch.
I don't like it. You gotta go. Cause what the fuck? Something else. I can't share the person that I love.
Back
love.
this
Now, if
shit.
it's just a little fling or we just dating, maybe. But the person that I love, I don't even want to share you with your mama.
Wow.
Damn.
If you got kids, I'll share you with your kids. But I don't know.
You said not even your mama.
Like you can hang with your family and stuff like that. But
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's
like-
a cancer thing. Y'all can't help it.
you a Cancer?
My husband is
Oh.
a Cancer. He a Cancer.
Leo gang.
I told him, I said, you put some type of voodoo on me because I'm here after 12 years and I want to break up with you every day sometimes. And he just laugh at me.
We
Like,
are Cancers
That's the
are
voodoo
very
right there.
like we emotional,
Creole.
but
That's the voodoo right there.
we're lovable for sure. Like
Yes.
the
My
love
mama
that we
Cancer.
give, you won't be able to find it anywhere else.
Oh, no.
My mama a
Absolutely
Cancer, my
not.
niece a Cancer. So
Yeah, okay.
one of my nephews.
Why you making
Get
your
a
face like
Cancer.
that? You like a
I'm
Cancer?
just
So
saying,
in
I
short
love it.
term, Mike, get you a Cancer.
Maybe you should date a
I don't
Cancer
think
woman.
that-
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces. I don't think I ever dated. a
Nope,
Cancer.
it's not gonna work. My
Damn.
sister's a Pisces.
Right away.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
So a
no, no,
crab
no.
and a fish can't get along? That's crazy.
As friends, it'll work.
Oh,
But as
In
a
the
relationship, no.
That's too much
so
Stay the
water.
fuck away.
What do Cancer? What do Pisces sees? What y'all call Pisces?
They're
What y'all-
fish.
You would probably be compatible with like possibly a Leo or maybe like a Sagittarius.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sagittarius
Leo's
are
for everybody.
toxic.
I got
But-
some Leo friends. I got some like my bros. that Leo and shit.
So he would probably be able to calm a Sagittarius down. Because he's so chill, they would be a perfect match because they turn up.
They're the live wires and shit.
But yeah.
Ain't Sagittarius is they fire.
He would get. I feel like he would give them enough.
No,
attention.
yeah, I'm an attention person. It
Yeah.
just got. It can't be stupid though. Like
Yeah.
I'm just look. It was over these episodes. People should notice that I'm just anti-stupid. Like it just got to make a look.
Got to make some sense.
It do.
I
It really
hate
do.
you, bro.
It do. I have an investor's mindset, and if I feel like you too stupid to get a return on, I'm not investing.
Look, I'm
Okay,
not
so
even wasting
listen,
my
what you
time.
say, the luxury I bring to this table is I'm not stupid, and neither can you.
Right.
You
yeah.
cannot.
You ain't
cannot
gotta
be
be like-
stupid.
You can. Everybody does stupid shit.
Facts,
I do
facts.
stupid
But
shit.
you gotta
you
have some
can't
type
be
of
stupid,
common
like, you know what I'm
sense.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
especially if I'm like loving on you and like you my person and shit. You see, I
Yeah.
brought my fist to my chest. I mean, it's real. But if I feel like that about you, I can't allow you to be stupid. Like, no, we gotta figure this out, man.
Yeah, like
That's
I'm a
just how I
problem solving
am.
ass nigga. So like I really believe in
Yeah,
getting shit
for
done
sure.
and getting it right. So like if you that's the fastest way to send me packing though, Loki. I can't stand this. I really can't.
Because I think that's the biggest luxury that men. I think that's the biggest luxury that men should want to add is just stability overall.
yeah.
Like that's me coming into shit. That's what I want to add into it.
If your
is
table
stability.
wobbly, I put the book under there, and then you kick the book out from under the motherfucker.
I'm
And
like,
the table
what are we
just-
doing now?
He's like,
Like,
what the book needed? Where's that?
Yeah, what are we
I
doing
got
right
that there
now?
for a reason.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and then I put the book back, and then you kick the book away again. Like I'll be like, all right. this
And
table
I've had
just
to
fucked
learn,
up.
like the older I'm getting to, I'm learning to listen to men. Just listen. And I'm not saying like be obedient or anything, but
Yeah,
if you
for
really
sure.
listen to what a man's saying, because and me and my best friend was just talking about this earlier on the phone. Men, the way that you can get a man to fall for you is mind control. And I'm not saying mind control is manipulation, but once you got a nigga mind,
That's true. I know.
it's a wrap.
Yeah, I can
Mind
agree with
control
that.
over
But most of y'all be
control.
trying to control by our dicks, and that's just
Yeah,
that's temporary as hell.
temporary as fuck. Like I feel like the only way I would try to control a man as far as sexually is if we got into an argument about something and I want you to stop being mad at me. I'm definitely gonna put it down.
That
in the
ain't gonna
bedroom.
never
That's not gonna
work.
work
Don't
either.
It
even
will.
touch me.
I'm stronger. Than
Let me, Mike.
I'm mad.
Let me
Don't
tell you
touch
something.
Me. I'm finna
mine.
go.
That shit works.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck.
It works.
But I'm
But
gonna be mad.
That's
'Cause
the thing.
it's
I'ma
like a
I'ma
conversation
talk to you while
starter
we having sex. Like
afterwards.
you still mad at me?
Okay, I
I'm
get
sorry. I
I
didn't
get
mean
that.
it.
Yep.
Da-da-da.
I'm gonna
The
spit.
conversation will
I'm
do
gonna
more than
spit
the
that
sex
shit
will,
up
but I
in
get it,
your
though, for
ear.
sure.
No, that's
Put it in
working.
your ear.
Yeah. And then
That shit work.
afterwards, I'm gonna get up and cook, and we're gonna have a conversation. I'm like, okay, so
What you cooking?
it depends. What's your favorite? It depends. I know how to cook jambalaya. I know how to cook seafood. I know how to cook pepper steak. I can cook a
I'm gonna go
roast.
make you your
I can fry
favorite
some
meal.
chicken. Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
for
that.
sure.
So that means if I make my favorite meal, you gotta call my mom because her dressing is part of my.
You
favorite
like
meal.
dressing?
My mama's.
Okay.
dressing.
He said,
Can't
let
go
me
back.
be fucking
Be
clear.
real
here.
Go get the
Specific.
pan, come back to the house. And shit.
Yeah.
Listen, it works. I'm telling y'all.
It does.
Sex
It's like-
works.
Now they gonna work all the time.
It ain't.
You can't be. This is something you pull out the bag of tricks every once in a while.
I'm an
Don't
asshole,
keep doing it
you know
every
what I
time
mean?
y'all get into
I've
it.
always been.
I'm an asshole, bro. Like we get into it, and you trying to have sex. I'm like, oh, what you finna do? Give me this pussy that you gave me when I wasn't mad.
Right.
No,
You gotta be stronger than that, right? Like, yeah, you gotta come with a little more than that.
That
Because
shit ain't gonna make me forget you did some dumbass shit.
yeah, temporarily it might. I'm gonna tell you that shit. And then
This is for like dire, like big arguments. Don't try to do that shit every time y'all spatting.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
And I control. I've always been the
Initiator and shit.
the sexual dominant and shit. Like I will definitely use my dick to win an argument more than you can use your pussy to win one. Like I
do try to say name. It's just
No,
that definitely ain't gonna help. Then, like, oh, we mad at each other, and then you trying to have sex with me for me to get over it, and then I'm doing all the work. Like, oh, fuck this.
No, I know I don't fuck my way out of a breakup or two in my lifetime. I know I have.
And I feel like that's a luxury
Fuck you,
too,
nigga.
knowing what your
Who
partner
love it?
likes sexually.
Yes.
A lot
Nah,
of
that
people,
definitely
Yes.
is.
like you don't get it.
You
don't.
Like, what are we doing in
Listen,
here?
I have to teach you how to do this. Like,
You should.
But there's nothing wrong with that
it's
because
nothing
you
wrong
In the
with
beginning.
teaching.
But if I gotta keep
you
teaching
ain't even
you-
got the basics.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where it's like you're not learning a lesson. You can fail the class now at this point.
right, for sure,
Get
for
out.
sure. I feel like it's cool that you're supposed to teach in the beginning because, like, my dick
I
ain't
learn
do
from each
this,
other,
so
yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
specifically. But yeah, like we 12 years into it, unless I've developed some new shit I like, nah, nigga, you should. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should know what the fuck you doing.
Right, like, damn,
But
did you forget?
Usually
know every little thing that turns me on.
the first time is like to find out. The
Mhm.
second time is to
Confirm, kind of.
confirm.
And then
Third-
execute.
yeah, and the third time is just honing your craft every time after that. So you're supposed to get better and better and better. And
Facts.
better
Not
and better
worse.
to the point where it's like when she see me, like her mind's be like, ooh,
So if she do some new shit, do you feel like she was cheating?
no,
No.
she might just learn something. New.
Okay, so let's talk
Unless
about
I
that.
feel like she a cheater, bro. If I
No,
feel like she a
like-
No,
cheater,
that's facts. That's
you know
facts.
what I'm saying? Like,
I feel
New
that.
shit. Okay, when you turn 30, if you ain't 30 yet, I'm just gonna tell you now. When you turn 30 and you are a woman, everything changes.
Stop saying that because I turned 30 in like 20 some days.
Everything changes.
Everything
in a
like
good
what?
in a good way.
Like, wait a minute.
In a good way, everything changes. Like you probably gonna want to have sex more than
Yeah, y'all hit your
usual.
prime at like
Oh
Like,
30
yeah,
and 32.
I definitely got fairy dust. Is
Sex
what I call it.
more than usual. You gonna want to have sex more than usual. Like everything is gonna be like you gonna see stuff different, but sexually, it will be some things where you like, I don't like that no more. Do it this way. Or I want to
That's
try this.
understandable.
Like you
I mean, they do the
literally,
same shit.
Yeah, for sure.
you literally like I forgot what I told Chris. I was like, I don't like that. Told this nigga one time. The next time I was like, oh, I am behooved. Like that's the thing. Like it's because you listened to me. So that's like with sex, you gotta listen to that. It ain't really got nothing to do with like the longevity or nothing like
None of
that.
I know.
You literally have to listen to what
Mhm.
somebody telling you. So
it's
I
like flattering
realized.
if you listen.
Yeah, so
People-
when I turned 30, I was just like, damn, it's a lot of stuff sexually that I just don't want to do no more. Like, I want to do it this way.
People
like,
will always tell you what they want. You just gotta listen. Like
Yeah.
women will tell you, I don't want to have my time wasted. I want to be treated with respect, and I want to doors help me. They'll tell you all that shit, and then you just listen or you don't. That's really what it
Yeah.
comes. And men will tell you, like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now, like you were saying. But I know, like most women I've met, they really delusional. They be like, I'm gonna change that.
You cannot
You
change
can't
a man's
change
nobody. I don't
mind.
give a fuck what
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't care, fam.
You
Like,
can't really, so to speak, change a woman's mind either.
No.
You can't. Once
That's
a
what I'm
woman is
saying,
set in her
like-
ways about something, that's what it is. It's law.
And you
Yeah.
can't like control a woman with shit. Like me personally, in my situations, I'm just a suggester. You know, I'll give you some suggestions. I'll try to give you some shortcuts.
like you've
based
been
off
doing it this way. How
experience
about
and
you
shit.
try like this? This might
Yeah,
get you better results.
but
shit,
just like I do this because I said do it. To me, that's wild as fuck. Some women, I think some women kind of like that a little bit,
if you ever notice,
but nah, that's crazy.
this is why older men like younger women. It ain't just because of the way they look and shit. It's
Because they can
they're
dominate
more
them
moldable.
completely. Yeah.
They're more.
Bruh, I'm scared of
they're
young
more-
women.
That's
bro.
not necessarily true though, because I've dated older men. I prefer older men,
Yeah.
and reason being is because I feel like maybe it's not dominance, maybe it's they know some shit and they can kind of coach you.
It's experience.
Yeah, and I'm always open to knowledge and free game for sure. So
But
if
most older
you
women are not, and that's why older men like younger
true
women.
because
if
older
you was
women are
40,
like fuck it.
If you was 40 and he coming to you and said, "Hey,
Nigga, I'm 40. You can't tell me shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But when
hope
she's
that even when
25,
I
it's like,
am older,
I'ma
I'm
listen.
still open to new things.
To be coachable,
and
to learn.
To learn. Like knowledge is a terrible thing. A
ever-evolving
mind
thing.
is a terrible thing to waste, for real.
Yeah.
Like always read, always watch others and their experiences, always listen to when people are telling you stories, travel as much as you fucking can. Watch the news. Like I just said, I started back watching the news. I used to hate watching the news because it's like, it's always some fucked up shit. But it's like, you really need to know what's going on out here. Like, even if it don't pertain to you, being able to have those conversations when you're put in those situations, be like, yeah, I know a little bit, but tell me more. Like, I just know the basis of it. So what's going on?
I read, like, I'm back to reading like articles and shit that I know don't got shit to do with me, but it's like if I scroll past, like, oh, I'll take this little minute to read.
You never know what piques your
what's
interest.
up.
Data.
Same, yeah. I'm always trying to consume some type of knowledge or insight on something.
Yeah.
Because I think, and even as far as like just being a talking point, I think like I pride myself on, like, I know a little bit about almost everything. I might not be extremely insensitive and everything, but I know a little bit about almost everything.
I know, yeah.
I mean, y'all know I'm weird, bro. I'm Google. My friends be like, "This nigga is Google." Like, I'll be like,
yeah.
No, it's
I'm
just
like that for my friend
information.
Yeah, just like my friends, they be like, "You read reviews?" Yes. If we finna go somewhere, I need to know what the fuck going on, because guess what? I write reviews. I am that girl. I got emails from Google. Your review has reached 2,000 people. I literally, and I'm gonna be honest about everything that I experience, because I want to know.
I read reviews for everything. Hell, some of these people need to come with reviews slapped on their ass. Like, I'm just saying.
Oh God,
if somebody,
0 stars would not recommend.
If y'all want y'all $1 billion idea, somebody needs to develop that app, that website. Like,
man,
it should be $1 trillion idea. For sure. But it'd be almost impossible. You know, you're gonna have trolls on there.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta see for yourself, because people are, and I think women need to understand that too. Like, men and women, shit, even men. Sometimes who a person is with you, that may not be the same experience that they have with somebody else.
Yeah,
that's why women be like, "How did he left me and got married 6 months later?" Because you wasn't his wife.
Yeah,
niggas want,
and it's okay.
Too, though.
Yeah. It is okay. You will be. Listen, I done been engaged before. I done been in a relationship. It will be okay. Like,
start over.
There's a new day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I knew a female friend of mine. She was with her dude for like 6.5 years. They never got married, never had a kid. They split, and like 9 months later, he was engaged and his girl was pregnant. I was like, you just wasn't his wife.
Yeah, and it's like, don't be butthurt about it.
You can't.
She was pissed about that, but I'm like, you can't, because you just wasn't his wife.
There's something else better for you, and I feel like if that person is your person, y'all gonna catch back up. It may take a while. Shit, they may even marry somebody else and then it don't work out, or they may have kids with somebody else and it don't work out. If that is who the universe wants you to be with, they'll find a way. And I think the older I get, I realize, like, because I would soak over relationships, like, damn, like, what did I do wrong? I would wait to date, like, I ain't doing that shit no more. We outside.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go out and live a little bit of life before you can kind of like come back and entertain a relationship.
Yeah, you gotta see what you do like, what you don't like, what you will accept, what you won't accept.
A long time.
Because
that's a beautiful thing.
Somebody said to me, I'm already happy. You have to add to my happiness.
Ooh.
That's a rarity in itself. That's a luxury in itself.
That's what I was talking about.
Because I've been on the other side of that.
Yeah.
I've been on the other side of that where like I was dealing with this chick and she just wasn't happy. And I used to, like, I get a little bit of validation from making my person, or not making my person happy, but like at least the perception of like this person is happy with me. Like I'm making everything okay with this person. But I was dealing with a chick and I was just like, damn, bro, you like, what am I here for? You just not happy.
And she ain't gonna never be happy.
Exactly.
And you can't constantly pour into her cup and now your cup getting empty.
That's why we broke up.
Because eventually she gonna bring you down.
Yeah,
like,
that's why we broke up. Because I'm like, I'm putting your happiness first and shit. Nah. You know what I'm saying? At the end, like, I don't really like this shit. You know, so that's
every woman probably.
Yeah,
women,
for sure.
I've seen women they bend over backwards twice, fucking 2-3 bends to try to make their man happy. He just
and they not happy.
But that ain't no luxury though.
I'm just saying, like, to him it probably was.
Yeah, of course he was getting a good end of it.
He was like, "This is great."
For normal motherfuckers like us, we don't think that shit a luxury. Like, we think it's weird.
And then we don't that bitch on do not disturb. So press X.
Yeah, we don't think that shit a luxury. We think that shit weird.
Me up. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
like
it's weird though. Like I feel like
people like that ain't never had shit. Like I feel like they
Right.
ain't never had a
never
loving
experienced luxury.
relationship. They
yeah,
ain't
like their
never
parents
had.
never loved them.
Yeah, like and not
Ain't
even
been
that.
hugged enough.
And
Yeah,
not
shit
even
like that.
just that. They just don't know how to treat people. You can come from the most loving home and you could still turn out the child that don't know how to treat people. So
That's
I
true.
feel like that ain't no motherfucking luxury. Like if you do think it's a luxury to have a motherfucker bending over backwards for you nonstop,
You got to work on you.
you got to work
Yeah,
on
that's
you
some you
because at
shit.
some point you're not happy with yourself. You go get your ass in a relationship hoping that someone will per se make you happy instead of being the addition.
I got a term for this.
Yeah,
I call it black hole love.
Huh?
Black hole
They
love.
only receive and they don't give it.
Man,
in.
listen,
Yeah.
I've been in a black hole love relationship. And,
Nah, that sucks.
and dog, I'm talking about I was doing everything. Right? All the shit she was like, I need this.
Right.
You
Yeah.
go 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do this. Let's go do that. That shit was like, because you know, when you know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
We've talked about this a bunch of times. Like you like this is I like her.
This is the person I want
to be
yeah.
here, right?
I think it's a luxury. That's a luxury in itself, though. Just somebody just giving a genuine fuck about you.
Yeah, like
is a luxury
identifying
and
that.
shit. Yeah,
I value you enough to want to pour into you, right?
Right.
That's a
sure.
luxury. So I was doing that shit, and she just was never satisfied. Was never happy. Was never.
I'll be mad
It
at
was
that
like-
because it's like, bitch, you're not even used to tight niggas. Like
Yeah.
I know the other niggas you fucked with. Them niggas suck. Like
You fuck with
like,
some bums.
like
you know what I'm
I know where
saying?
you came
I'm
from.
coming into this like really trying to put my best foot forward. And how dare you not be satisfied? Like you used to something. You know what I mean?
Like
I'll be mad at that
I
shit,
know
bro.
the dude you was dealing with before slapped you upside your head from time to time. I remember you
Yeah.
told me about this shit because we was cool first. We was friends first.
Exactly.
So I
I'm
see you
holding
with the
doors
big
for
glasses
you.
on in the you know what I'm saying, all that shit. You know my head hurt. I don't want to take my sunglasses because this nigga done dotted your eye and shit. And I'm here.
I'm holding doors. I'm willing to pay for shit. You
Consistently-
used to get beat up. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm consistently reassuring you that this will never happen here. This is the
You,
safe place.
sir,
All this kind of shit.
Are toxic.
No,
you
you
was
telling the
getting
truth,
beat
though.
up
I
and
just
shit.
I
Like,
just
what?
bring up the truth and shit.
And
That's
that's
all.
why, but women also need to be careful about what you tell a man that you want to be in a relationship with, because some men will play off that, and you're teaching him how to fuck you over the same exact way.
Bingo.
Yeah, women do it too.
Yeah, that's true.
Bingo.
Motherfuckers,
Be careful.
they
But
give
yeah,
the
it's
playbook.
it's a slippery
You got- it's-
slope
it depends
because you
on the
want to
person,
be
right?
open.
And
Right.
I'm the type of person where I don't want to talk bad about my exes. Like when we're done, like now if you did some really fucked up shit to me, I'm not gonna hide it. Like if it was one of them things to where maybe we had a public blowout, okay, I can't hide the shit. Everybody know what the fuck you did, so
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, yeah, that
Mhm.
person kind of fucked me up a little bit, but whatever. But I more so want to be in a space to where it's like we just didn't work out. Like it's okay, we didn't work out. He doing good,
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
As I'm maturing in life, I try to that's how I try to like put out the things that didn't work out with me.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, you know, we just weren't on the same page and we didn't want the same things. Cause you,
I'm a definitive person. I'll be
you
like,
don't want to railroad nobody and shit.
And I will be honest, I feel like certain men need to stop claiming women after a certain time period.
No.
My
My
ex from high school, that shit pisses me off. Like, bro, we never dated. Stop telling people we dated.
You said
Even
ex
if we
from high
did
school?
date, we
Yeah.
never dated.
Wait,
Like,
what?
She's saying after a certain like,
Statute of limitation on y'all
Yeah.
fucked with each other?
Yeah.
or if it wasn't really
Oh, okay.
real, like this was some young ass love and shit.
Like, bro,
Like it
didn't
wasn't
count.
really real though. You know what I
It
mean?
didn't count.
Like I held your books. Was I really your nigga for real?
Like, stop telling people we were together.
You know what I mean?
Mike is
What
toxic,
you say?
bro. Like,
If it's not real, I don't really claim it either. Like if it's
Yeah,
or
I
if
know.
it's just it was a long situation with somebody. Like I don't say like, oh yeah,
Because I'm
Like-
quick to be like, we never realized we talked.
yeah, we talked. Like
We spent a
me and
little
Shorty
time
fucked
together.
around
But
a little
that was
bit.
not my girl. I was never her man.
well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have any exes.
Yeah, you married.
Hey
I don't
look,
have
hey
any.
look, I feel that too though.
I
I be calling
when I
motherfuckers
was
the homie.
single, I ain't had no exes. Who is y'all? It's maybe.
That's like
But you know, some
denial
people
or something.
hang on to that shit. And they will hang on to
Yeah.
it. And
I
that's
just
what
turned
I
30.
mean. That's what makes me upset. Don't hang on to
Don't
it.
hang on to
I just
that.
turned 30, so a lot of shit now is just like some wild shit I did in my 20s. That's what I call it.
Low-key,
It
yeah.
There's
happens.
some wild shit I did
Deuce
in my 20s.
wild. The deuces
Like,
were
whenever-
wild.
like, the deuces are wild.
The deuces were wild.
That's funny. No, I did a whole lot of shit in my 20s.
Oh, we know.
So like, you know, I'm 35 now. I'll be like, man, I'm different now. Like
yeah, exactly. You're a
I've
different
grown
person.
wholesome.
up. Yeah, you know, I'm different
I
now.
definitely, and I feel like that's how you supposed to do it. I've lived a fulfilling fucking life. Like
too.
I used to tell my sister stories. She was like, I really wish I had enough like confidence to do some shit like that. Bitch, you're crazy. Like,
Yep.
yeah, because it's like once I'm ready to settle down, I'm good because it's like I've done everything. And
Yeah.
now
Let's
all
do
I
this
want to
where I
do,
want to
together.
be.
all I want to do is give my love to you. Like I'm a loving person. I have so much love to give. That's why when I do find my husband, you's a lucky motherfucker. You're lucky because you it's gonna be lit. You're gonna love it there.
That's
You
what I'm
gonna
saying.
love
That's
it here.
how I'm now, right? Like I'm at the point now, like if, you know, I think a little aloof or whatever, but but
Good word, bro.
when she do be like, I got you, nigga, right? You know, she can hold on to me and shit. You gonna be all right. Because this my thing is, I've done a lot of shit and I've had a lot of experiences, and I bring a lot of shit to the shit. So
Yeah.
like, you know, like and then when you choose to be somewhere,
Yeah,
that's the best
for
shit in the
sure.
world. Like when they're like, oh, I gotta be with her because she got.
Is that a
pregnant,
man thing?
or I got it is because you
Yeah.
know.
I
when a
thought it
man-
was just me.
Because you
but-
know, bro, like keep it 100, right? Men are very, very intentional,
Mhm.
whether they want to admit the shit or not, right? Like when a nigga find his groove, his job, his career, whatever. Like if a nigga be like, I'm playing basketball, that nigga become LeBron.
Exactly.
When a nigga be like, I want to play football, he become nigga whoever. Jerry Rice, nigga, Brett Favre, he become great at that shit, right? Like
exactly.
me, like I know that I found my profession, bro. And can't nobody fuck with me. I really feel like that. Like it's niggas that make millions of dollars that do what I do. I make thousands. But like
You a thousandaire. It's okay.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I know that if you put this nigga in the room with me, he can't outgame me, bro. He cannot move fetch me. He can't think better
And that's
than me.
how
He
you
can't-
always supposed to feel
So,
about
like,
yourself.
So
period.
when a man is like, this is where I want to be, when it comes to a woman, can't nobody touch that shit, bro. Like
I think men are like you. I think naturally as a man, you handle your obligations because you do what you're supposed to do as a man. But when
you
something
want to,
isn't
bro.
an obligation, yeah, and that's where you want to be, you go for it.
Dog, can't nobody fuck with it. Like other men will approach her and she oil in their water, bro. Like it just don't work
out.
Like,
yeah.
So like
you got to be okay with knowing
like,
that it just don't work
And
out.
I like that
sometimes,
too. Like when men approach me in our relationship, I got a man.
Is she mean that shit? Because
I got a man.
We all
Yeah.
heard
And it ain't
all right,
shit
whatever.
that you could do
When
to
it
get
feel
me up
real,
off
it's
this
like,
nigga.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
no.
tell when she's serious when she said and when she just said to kind of see if it's going.
Like yeah, I fuck with money,
And men will test you. I've had
I know.
guys
I've
like
tested many.
women test me.
I've had a guy hit
Many.
me up and I'm like, I'm in a relationship. And then 2 weeks later, I'm still in the same relationship. And then 3 weeks later, I'm still in the same relationship and I'm not letting up. Like,
Oh no, that'd be me sometimes.
But,
Like,
hey,
I'm
'cause
gonna
we
hit you back in a
know.
because they
couple
feel like
months.
some women they know that they can wear down.
We know.
Or some women they know that they may not be all the way happy. And it's like I'm at a point to where it's like ain't nobody gonna be able to tell my man nothing about me. Except for I tried and it did not work.
I've told y'all I fucked with more married women than single.
Because they don't be happy. Some people just stay married just to
Hell yeah.
If you
Women be
look
hating
at the
their
numbers,
husbands.
statistically, I've fucked with more married women or deep relationship. I got kids with my man. We together women than single women.
You better be careful though, because when you get married,
Oh no.
yeah,
But he said, I know where you're going with this, lady.
don't be surprised
Hey,
if it happens.
I
That's
have-
one thing I pride in myself. I've never fucked with a married man. And if I
it
find
wasn't
out
even
you
intentional
married,
half the time.
no. Like you're cut the fuck off. Because I don't want nobody playing in my marriage. So I'm not gonna play in nobody else's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
I do
But most
know
of-
people who
I'll
have
tell
fucked with
you
like
off air
a
why.
married
Okay.
man. No, like dead ass. I know people
some
who have
women
fucked,
prefer that.
they prefer it, and
Oh yeah, they like being side people.
and a lot of people come to me because like I'm married, so when they tell me like they fucked with a married man, they expect they like tiptoe and say it, and I just look at them like you ain't got to be afraid to say that shit to me. Just don't fuck with mine.
Look, own your wholeness.
Don't fuck
Own
with
it.
mine.
But
I'm not finna sit here and give you no lecture and tell you how it's not right. I'm
Because
not
you
finna
know
do
right
none
from
of that,
wrong
'cause
already,
you know
and
right
you
from
still
wrong.
chose to do it. So
And
that's
you
on
still
you.
chose
They
to
do it
so
because
yeah,
they
no.
do it because it's a convenient thing for most women to mess with a married man because
It is.
they don't have to pour into him,
Mhm.
but they just get all the benefits of. They still get shit taken care of. They still get to spend time with him, and then they be weird about it. He gonna leave his wife one day for me. That shit is crazy. But like
Okay,
that shit
so
is crazy.
listen,
Lady,
But like
lay it on him.
ain't no nigga leaving his wife. If he wanted to leave his
costs
wife,
too
he
much.
would have left already. And not even that it costs.
it costs too much.
It's the
I'm telling you,
principle.
that's what it is.
If he wanted to be divorced,
He would have did it
he would.
if he wanted
He
to be
wouldn't
with
care
you.
about how much money he gonna lose. he wouldn't care about what he may have to give her that he don't want to be kept in. Something's keeping him there.
If he really like fuck this, it's over.
He's out.
That's true.
He's out. And I just want ladies out there to know you don't get no prize for fucking with somebody else's man. You ain't the baddest bitch. You're not that girl. All that shit that y'all think y'all doing being slick.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, ladies.
Trash.
It is trash because it's like I physically heard girls say, "Shit, I got him now, baby." At the end of the day, you got the headache that I've been trying to get rid of.
Right.
And I'm the type of person to where I take it so far. If I know who like your child's mother is, or if I know like a guy, I'm single. You're not single because such and such was just posting you. And I don't care if you feel like she's delusional or you feel like I'm not dealing with you because you about to bring some drama. Yeah. Don't ever, where there's smoke, there's a fire somewhere, or a fire that's not all the way put out, and that's why it's still smoke. Don't even waste your time.
That's definitely circumstantial though.
Sometimes
just talking
it is,
from a
but
nigga that's kind of in it.
So my thing is like, there's a difference. If I meet a guy and he's dating and he lets me know, I'm not just talking to you, I'm dating.
Oh, for sure.
Cool.
For sure. You got to do that.
Respect the fact that I'm dating as well.
Yeah.
But if we have a conversation and we agreeing that we exclusive, you can't be having the same conversation with two other girls that y'all exclusive to. Because now
no, that's fact.
You're being a liar.
Now you're just lying.
And now you're taking my decision away if I want to be in this situation or not.
That's why I be clear as
like
fuck about that.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I'm like, listen to me now. You hear me, right? I am dating and I just want you, so I'm about to make some phone calls and shit.
Hell, change my number.
I can't change my number.
No, I wouldn't expect my man to change his number.
I can't change.
What I'm gonna expect is though, like, if somebody hitting you up, I would prefer you just not to even respond.
Yeah.
Like I used to want a dude to tell her like, "Oh,
stuff.
I'm in a relationship." That sometimes feeds somebody to contact somebody more. So just don't say nothing to them at all. Eventually they'll stop.
And
even if they don't,
no,
don't delete the thread either because then that's gonna make me think you up to something. Leave the whole thread.
I just keep deleting.
I don't care if she fucking texts you 50 times. As long as I know you're not responding, I don't care because I can only base my actions off of what you're doing. So somebody else hitting you up, I can only base your actions on what you're doing. So if somebody is, say I'm in a relationship with somebody and his ex steady texting and calling, I'm not going to get mad at you if you're not responding because you can't control somebody texting and calling your phone. What I will get mad at is if I'm not around and you texting and you answering and then you deleting shit while you're around me playing in my face. No. If anything, I know why she calling. Cause shit, I'm with you. I know why the fuck she calling. Cause she don't want to miss out on what's going on with you. But as long as you being honest with me, I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah, honesty is key.
That's tight. That took a bit of life.
Oh, it took some years.
Man,
as a man, you can say that, but it don't.
Fucking light up. This shit go off and it be a fucking war going on.
You can say that as a man, but women don't be want to hear. Like, of course she hitting me up. I'm tight.
Yeah.
But
and that's the thing.
You see that shit I did to you last night? I did that to her about 50 times.
And I'm mature. Like, and I need people to understand that when I talk now, this is not the Brianna that I was years ago. This wasn't the Brianna I was damn near last year. I'm always evolving and I'm growing. And I'm going through experiences in life and I'm realizing, like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, it'll be okay.
Get somebody you can evolve with.
That's like, I'm always going to grow. Like, I will never be the same. And I told my ex this, either we're growing with each other or we're growing apart. But we doing something and we need to figure out what it is that we're doing. And if we're growing apart, we're going to have to cry that shit out and get over it.
Yeah.
But if we're growing together, let's genuinely grow together.
Yeah. Luxury.
That's the ultimate luxury right there. Is growing together, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's everybody's goal. Maybe subconsciously, but I think that's everybody's goal.
Yeah, because
you have to put in the work.
Grow old together. We're gonna sit at the diner at 6 in the morning.
You have to. If you want to change, you will. If you want to be faithful, you will. If you want to be committed, you will. If you want to knock down goals, you will. You have to want to do it. It has to be a want.
Yeah,
definitely a want. Like, really, it's got to supersede other bullshit too.
Yeah, like we really finna do this. Like
I give people every day. We want to buy a house. I'm like, okay, y'all need to sacrifice the Dunkin' Donuts every morning and the Starbucks and the going out. No, we ain't doing none of that.
That shit as the you don't want to buy a house.
Like, oh, well then y'all don't want to buy a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all go to eat sushi and Benihana's every weekend. Y'all probably should stop spending $300 on dinners. Spend $100.
And
Say
you'll
the
be
other two and shit
amazed
that.
like what you can do when you get your mind right.
I don't know, yeah.
Like when you like literally set goals for yourself and you intentionally put the work to go towards it, you'll be amazing at what you can do. Like shit, like the universe is just gonna
facts.
pull stuff. It's
Oh, no, I know.
opportunities are gonna present themselves that you never even thought you would be able to have, but
Or
because you
interested
really putting in that work and you're
Yeah.
positive about it, it's gonna come.
Right.
So
Well, you guys, anything
That's
else?
your rap point right there.
That is.
Yeah.
That was a good rap point. I said, oh, that was the end right
Yeah.
there.
All right. Well, thank y'all for
Anything else,
joining
guys?
us again. I don't
Close
know.
us out, John.
Oh, close us out. All right.
Yeah,
So
you
listen,
gonna close us out too.
luxury relationship. Basically, we went over patience, went over honesty, went over growth and development. What else did we cover?
It ain't all
trust.
materialistic.
It's not all materialistic, but if
Yeah.
you like materialistic things, be honest with your partner about
Oh,
it.
In
learn your
yourself.
love
In
language.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know I definitely done bought a bitch or two. So
Okay, Johnny. Okay.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
I know I done bought a bitch or two.
Okay.
Mike? You done bought one or two, ain't you?
Yeah, I definitely
Every man done
maybe on a lower scale, but yeah.
But it's just, I'm just
For sure, I definitely have, bro. It's something you gotta learn as a man.
Yeah.
Don't judge me, Joe. Don't look at me like that. And I don't mean like bought the pussy. I'm saying like you done definitely bought a bitch though. Like,
Yeah, you have.
like
bro.
you done came in through and did some shit.
Chris is buying you.
Girl, for 12 years.
Chris is all like when you marry, your husband or your wife is buying you as well. If he keeping a roof over your head, he put money into it. When you get your hair done, babe, I just cash apped you Venmo. If you getting your nails and feet done, that's buying
Period.
into it. So
He always pays
That's
for
what
my
I mean.
feet,
Not
though.
like literally, he go money for sex. No, that's not what I was talking
I
about.
know.
Like, I was but I definitely.
Oh, look, right there.
happy wife, happy life.
Happy spouse, happy house. How about that?
Yeah.
I fuck with that one.
Because happy wife, happy life. Brothers, don't fall for that shit.
I tell people don't fall for that shit ever. The
Because y'all,
fuck?
y'all
And
had
I'm
a
a
whole
wife,
thing
like-
about Will and Jada about happy wife, happy life. So like, that's not.
All right. And on
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
episode,
yeah.
go and
See,
close it up, Mike. I mean, one of y'all, jeez Louise.
Mike got it. Go
Mike,
ahead.
So,
go and close it up.
Yeah, that's gonna we're gonna wrap it up at this point. And this will be on all platforms Wednesday, 7 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
Pleasure, yeah.
Oh, let them know what day your podcast is, too.
So, What's Up Bree airs every Thursday, either from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. I will not be having an episode this upcoming week because my baby is graduating from kindergarten, Tay. So, I'll be at a graduation, but we'll be picking it back up next week. Always tap in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me. Check me out.
Right
We out, y'all.